Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Kinga and I started making YouTube videos right after my divorce to document for myself and my closest friends how I am reinventing myself and my whole life. And if you're not a friend but you still found this video, take it as a sign from the universe. Like it and subscribe. My biggest tool or help on this journey was a combination of meditating and visualizing in order to manifest whatever I needed and wanted. I created meditations for myself, and I also started to share some of them with the public on my YouTube channel. And my other meditations are also available for download on my website. I also create custom-made guided meditations for those who have a very specific desire that they want to manifest. Go check out my website if you want to know more about me and my services, kingakramer.com, link in the description. Someone asked me the other day under one of my videos what Dr. Joe Dispenza means by space in his meditations. I copy-pasted the following for her from Dispenza's website. When Dr. Joe refers to space, he's referring to the space that exists between everything and all around us. In addition, when Dr. Joe mentions to be aware of the space between your ears, in space, for example, he's asking you to be aware of the space that exists between your ears while maintaining a sense of being in space or the quantum field. I also added my own personal understanding of Dispenza's space in my response to her comment. So I wrote, when you focus on that space in and around you, it shifts your focus from one single point on your body to the whole energy and quantum field around it. And if you sense it in relation to the space around that, it helps you extend your perception and helps you become one with it, one with the quantum field or this nothingness. Or at least this is how it makes me feel and how I can best describe it. I think this is a very interesting part of Dispenza's meditations, and it's also the one that causes the most confusion amongst people. To be honest, I have met this concept in other meditation schools too, and I find it pretty useful. I also use it in my abundance meditation, for example, that I created for myself, because even though I love Dispenza and I love his knowledge and his books and but just his meditations don't really resonate with me. The tone of his voice, the way he pronounces certain words, it just doesn't allow me to relax. So I made my own version and I made it available for anyone to download for a small fee. It's interesting how many you felt the same way about his meditations. And I know this because you left a lot of comments under a previous video I made. And it was just really fascinating that how so many people actually feel the same way, that obviously everyone adores and respects Dispenza and his work, but there's something about the meditation, right? And some people, a lot of people start off like that they get kind of frustrated and irritated during his meditations, but then they also say that, with time that frustration and irritation goes away. So, you will be able to completely relax into it with practice. So that's also possible. But for some other people, they just stop doing the meditations totally. And for those people, I would recommend to find an alternative. It doesn't have to be my meditation, but just so you know, I have one. And again, you can buy his meditations on his website, and you can find mine on my website if you want to know more. So when I first heard the use of space in guided meditations, I didn't pay much attention to it. I didn't know how. But one day it really clicked and it made sense for me because it helped me sense myself from outside of my physical body. And it helped me feel this whole energy field of everything in and around me. And if you really break it down, everything is energy, like every atom, every object, all of us. And when Dr. Joe says, focus on the space between your ears in space, it helps you sense yourself, your presence energetically on the non-physical plane, and your presence in relation to the non-physical. So you are aware of the energy part of you and how that is taking room in this nothingness that surrounds you. I know it all sounds very abstract, but just try to get a grip on it and just practice it through Dispenza's or my meditation, doesn't matter. And I promise you it will click one day. So again, in short, focusing on space instead of a part of your body or your physical surrounding, it takes your attention off of the matter. And what does that do? Well, it helps your brain relax and analyze less. And that's exactly what you need for a good meditation. You need to change your brain waves, you need to slow it down. Focusing on and slowing down your breathing, for example, or listening to certain music can all help you do that, but trying to sense the non-physical can also change how your brain responds. The more you focus on the physical, the more analytical you are, the more you are in beta brain wave frequency, and that's very alert. That is not a meditative state. You can, however, open your focus and focus on your energy and space, and if you can sense the area, the space, the energy beyond your shoulders, beyond your neck, around your body, without analyzing, your brain waves will slow down. It's a skill to practice, people. It may not come at first for everyone, so just keep practicing. But the goal should be to focus your energy less on your body, less on the place, the people, your external world, and more on the non-physical. For meditating and for manifesting, I mean. And when Dispenza asks you to be aware of the space, he invites you to connect to the quantum field. And he also says that it's just so much easier and faster to create your future by connecting to the quantum field first and create from there. Where your attention goes is where your energy flows. If you focus on matter, then your tools are material objects, and it's hard to create an imagined future with those material tools. Focusing on matter doesn't allow you to step out of this current physical reality that you live in right now. But if you want to create a future, not from your memory of the past and not from what you see around you in the present, but by imagining something, you need to shift your attention from the physical, from matter to the non-physical, where, by the way, everything is possible. Where is that? That is in this energy field, the quantum field that surrounds everything around us. In order to connect to it, to become vibrationally one with it, you have to stop focusing your attention on the three-dimensional reality and expand your consciousness. You cannot perceive the reality of the quantum field with your physical senses. You have to perceive it with your consciousness. And when you create that connection to the energy field, you feel connected to something higher, where things are not separate from each other, where everything is possible and everything is connected and everything is one. Everything is part of the same source energy, including us humans. Creating in or from the quantum field is such a different experience. It has no physical limitations. It's like when a heavy hippo goes into the water. Like, have you seen a hippo, like how easily and graciously they swim or flow in water? They move so differently on the ground, with their huge, heavy bodies. This is how I imagine the difference for myself. And in the field with the infinite potentials, creating and manifesting something is so much easier and faster because there's no resistance, there's no limitation. So even if you try Dispenza's abundance meditation, which you can purchase on his website, just Google his name, or if you decide to go with mine, which you can download from my website, it's totally up to you which one you pick. But I just recommend that you do it with the intention to connect to something beyond your physical world. If you are curious about my meditation, but you haven't tried any of my meditations yet, you can just look them up on my YouTube and try them from my YouTube channel. Or you can go to my website, click on the abundance meditation or any other. There's like a download link, which will take you to my web shop where you can read real reviews from real people. So it doesn't matter which meditation you do, again, but the one that works for you should be the one that you pick and you practice. And practice it, like sense it, play with it, connect to the quantum field, and let me know how it goes. I would appreciate it if you liked, shared and subscribed. If you want to connect with me and like-minded people, come join my Facebook group called Kinga Kramer and Friends, where I share daily messages and videos that are more private and intimate and hopefully inspiring and helpful. Please understand that I do not respond to friend requests on my Facebook profile because I like to keep that strictly to my family and close friends. But again, you are more than welcome to join my Facebook group. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.